We are into crucial hours of Antony deal to Manchester United because all what is left is the bid that Ajax is waiting for to see to it that they really sanction the move of Antony to Manchester United. Then we are talking Cody Gakpo, we are talking Cristiano Ronaldo, and we are talking Jong, and obviously the gaffer Ten Hag. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Thank you guys for watching us in. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. As it stands, we are left with just 100 subscribers to hit 6,000 subscribers, guys. Let's make this happen, guys. Let the day of today become dark when we have really hit 6,000 subscribers. 100 subscribers just away from hitting our mark, and obviously in the remaining days we can start looking at 7,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching in. You guys are really doing an amazing job and I really love you guys. You don't know how much I love you. You don't know how much love I really hold at my heart for you. You guys are really special. You are special, and obviously you are the reason as to why I always come in here to really broadcast to you and do the needful to you guys. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Obviously, this is Rokan David. That's my name, and let's roll. I've come in a little bit late, but I promise you, you are not going to miss out on anything that is being dropped in the field of Fabrizio Romano's, Lord Whitwell, Samuel Lucas, everybody who really is credible in this field of the transfer news. I'm here to broadcast and bring you everything that you guys are really urging for. Today, the first story that really came out from Fabrizio Romano, letting us know that also today, as well as yesterday, Antony told Ajax he wants to join Manchester United. He's obsessed with Premier League football, obviously. If you know what obsession is, because obsession and love are different, but obsession is really something that is even beyond love. When you're obsessed with something, oh my God, it's really beyond. So Antony has gone ahead to let Ajax know that, please, I want to go to Manchester United, and he's striking until the end of the transfer in there. For then Lord Whitwell from The Athletic, you know, he's a correspondent of Manchester United at The Athletic. He has told us that Ajax are expecting an improved bid from Manchester United from Antony. Antony and his agents are pushing for a move at Manchester United after Manchester United submitted an initial 80 million euro offer last Wednesday. Obviously, everyone is letting us know about this. Lord Whitwell, Fabrizio Romano, and even Samuel Lucas are really letting us know that it's what Ajax is waiting for, because Ajax are in for a man who goes by the names of Ziyech to replace Antony at Ajax. Then we've been told by Lord Whitwell that Ajax want 100 million euros, but a figure of 94 million euros has been mentioned as a potential compromise. So it looks like Ajax wants United to add in some 14 million euros as add-ons. I think they're going to come in as add-ons. I know what they're discussing on are add-ons according to me, because I think 80 million euros as the upfront fee or guaranteed fee is okay for Ajax, and the others will come in as add-ons, and I think Ajax will go on and really accept it, because add-ons will be, if at all he plays like 50% of the games United has played the season, he'll go in and really get like £2 million. If United qualify for the Champions League in the league, they will give him like £3-4 million. I think that's how they're going to be. If at all he really scores a certain number of goals, then he gets Ajax get something from that. If United wins the Premier League, there is that option. If United wins the Premier League or the Champions League, any of those, or any trophy, maybe the UEFA Europa League, Carabao Cup, and anything, I think money will be popped to Ajax in there at Ajax Amsterdam. So that's what Lord Whitwell is telling us, that United are really expectant. Ajax are expectant for the bid. Then Samuel Lucas has come out and told us that Manchester United are expected to submit another bid for Antony. Ajax are holding out for an offer of 84 million pounds. When you look at 84 million pounds, 84 million pounds, 84 million pounds are 100 million euros. So let's wait and see whether United will really go in and put in that money. So Lord Whitwell is telling us 94 million euros. Then Samuel Lucas 100 million euros. So it looks like it's something not something big that is separating these two teams or these two correspondents of Manchester United. One of the Manchester Evening News and the other of the Athletic. So let's wait and see what is going to be happening as far as this man Antony to Manchester United is concerned, because it's the hot story that is really moving and buzzing, all bubbling around Old Trafford and all around the fans of Manchester United. Now, as per Fabrizio Romano, both Ajax and Antony side waiting for Manchester United new official bid since yesterday. New proposals expected this week. Personal terms already agreed. Antony wants a Manchester United move. So all the correspondents are saying the same thing, and Fabrizio Romano, again, the number one transfer guru, is saying the same thing, that obviously United is really preparing a bid and Ajax are expectant. That's why Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, like their football director, has already talked to a player who goes by names of Antony and his representatives, and they've gone ahead to really tell him that we want to get you back to Ajax, and he's okay with the move to return to Ajax. It shows you that they are really okay with now selling this player. Obviously, if you get 80 million euros guaranteed fees for Antony, what a profit, because you're going to get like 20 million euros, pay it to Sao Paulo, and then you take the 60 home. When the add-ons coming through, you also benefit. So I really believe that it's a deal that if Ajax don't do it, then Edwin van der Sar and Jan Klaas-Huntelaar will have something wrong with them. One, you are getting Ziyech back. Obviously, Ziyech is like Antony. The difference is that Ziyech is really older, 30 years of age, and Antony is 22, an age difference of like 8 years. So meaning that Ziyech can really go in and play for you some 2-3 seasons, like Dusan Tadic. Dusan Tadic has been there for very many years and has been playing for Ajax. Ten Hag bought him from Southampton. So I think getting in Ziyech will be an addition. Obviously, a complete product. He's a complete product. Add him the Ajax team, he fits in like a glove, and people won't regret about Antony because they will have gotten in money. And obviously, Ajax is a selling club. I don't believe that they can say no to 80 million euros plus add-ons. I think United are now just preparing a bid that really has add-ons, because 80 million euros guaranteed fee, and Ajax will accept it provided United puts in add-ons that are really so much sounding in their fee. Then Lolly Whitwell has gone ahead. There is something I didn't put up here that I forgot. Let me first see. There is a tweet I didn't put up in here for you that you guys need to be seeing in here for you. All right, let's roll. Let's roll like this. That's what the Lord has decided to be. Cody Gakpo now represents an alternative of Antony. PSV is thought to be open to sell at 50 million euros. It's believed United will get one of the other, but some ambitiously feel they may have a chance to sign both. I don't believe in United signing only one of these. I believe United is going to sign both of these players. Reason being, Antony plays well on the right. Cody Gakpo plays well on the left, and he plays good centrally. So they are players who are talented, playing the LDVZ, but they are having different attributes altogether. That's it. They are having different attributes altogether. So that's why you see to it that Lolly Whitwell is ending it by saying that they can sign both. They are going to sign both of these players, trust me. There is no reason as to why United could go in and really push in for Antony and pushing in for Gakpo at the same time. If they never in for both of these players, they would have only gone for one. Because the money that you used to buy Cody Gakpo, you just add on a little and then you bring in Antony. The money you used to buy in Antony, you deduct like 50 million euros and then you bring in Cody Gakpo. So, does it make sense to go in for two players whom you are really in for, whom you are really in for just one? And these players play in different positions. Why are people saying that Cody Gakpo is looked as an alternative? He's not an alternative. United is looking in for centre forward. Don't you know that? You guys know that. And guess who? Who can play as a centre forward and a wide forward? Cody Gakpo. Who can only play as a right forward? Antony. So I don't see where it really connects. I don't see where it connects. So I don't believe in stories saying that we're only going to sign one. We are going to bring two of these players. And when you see Cody Gakpo coming in through, obviously don't expect United to go in and sign a center forward. Now Fabrizio Romano on the Here We Go podcast, he told us that on the podcast, on the Here We Go podcast, told us that Cody Gakpo is prepared to say yes, everything ready on player side. Manchester United knows that Cody Gakpo is ready to say yes to their project, no problem on personal terms, meaning that they've already been agreed. Why would a team like Manchester United go ahead to agree personal terms with a player whom they don't want to sign? Obviously, they are waiting for the game of Rangers, that's it. After the game of Rangers, that is being played today, expect tomorrow or Friday, the deal of Cody Gakpo is going to happen. That's it. The deal of Cody Gakpo is going to happen. And I may predict that it might even happen faster than that of Antony. That's it. Let's wait and see. But I really believe that it can happen faster than that of Antony because the team is willing to sell, the player is willing to come, and the United is willing to pay the money that PSV are asking for. So, and if at all you see people like Antony and Cody Gakpo at United, you might see players like Antony cross to PSV. I'm meaning Anthony Elanga. So I really believe that PSV are really taking this with a very keen look, and they want to be in harmony with United because they are players at Manchester United whom they can get and use them in the Eredivisie, like Garnacho, like Antony, that is Anthony Elanga, like Amad Diallo, there is Pelestri. So they're having very many players at their disposal that can do a good job for Ruud van Nistelrooy, and Ruud van Nistelrooy can use them to really help him build something in the Eredivisie. So I think United is really in for these players, and I know they are going to come at Manchester United. So Fabrizio Romano is telling us that personal terms are not a problem for Cody Gakpo in there for you. Into a deal that most of you are even fed up to hear. Laurie Whitwell has told us that United, oh my God, this is very ashamed. He's a correspondent of Manchester United at The Athletic. He's being briefed by the club. He has told us that Frankie de Jong pursuit is considered done. Casemiro is seen as a de Jong alternative, especially given the cost. This is where I really ask myself, are the Glazers competent to run this club? We saw photos of Mata and Richard Arnold in Barcelona going to agree with Barcelona for a player that is not interested in coming to Manchester United. Is that forgivable? To me, I read a story yesterday that Erik ten Hag has ordered for a last raid for De Jong, and they've agreed with the board to go in, meaning that De Jong wants to come, but there is something that is really blocking this deal to happen. You get? There is something pounding this deal from happening. I really feel it, because if Ten Hag knew that this guy is not going to come, why would he tell the board that please let's go for a last ride and sign Frankie de Jong? But stories from the correspondents of the club are showing us a different thing altogether. Let me show you even what Samuel Lucas really told us today about Frankie de Jong. He told us that United have failed to make any headway in their ordeal to sign Frankie de Jong. De Jong's wage deferred halted United's progress on a deal. Now, the wage of Frankie de Jong is really huge, and I really believe that United have noticed that maybe their wage bill, if they bring in Frankie de Jong, is really going to be ridiculous. Why? Ronaldo at £515,000 a week. David De Gea and Casemiro, £370,000 a week. Jordan Sancho, £350,000 a week. Rafael Varane, £330,000 a week. Almost, they're having 5 players and they spend close to £3 million on them per week. You get? Ridiculous. I mean, look at even the players like Brandon Williams having a deal of £50,000 a week at United. That's a lot of money for Brandon Williams, a player who is not playing. if they are to give him a new deal when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was here, amid him putting in performances that were really so much attractive and could attract anyone at the team to really give him a new deal, they would have given him like £20,000 a week. That's it. Players like Garnacho, let me show you how this work is supposed to be. Garnacho is good, all right. Pay him £10,000 a week or £5,000 a week. When he makes it to the senior team, give him a deal of £15,000 a week. You get? When he really goes ahead and plays some good 2 years and really shows that he's good, extend him like to £70,000 a week. You get? So give him a contract that shows him that every time you perform well, I'm going to add you more money. You get? These are what we call player performance based contracts. Then you'll get the best out of your player. This is how Sir Alex Ferguson turned Ronaldo into a very better player. They used to bet, you score 20 goals this season, I give you 80,000. They bet £100,000, £100,000 a week. Ronaldo won the money every season. That's how Ronaldo really increased his hunger to go on and really score very many goals. So I really believe that we should change the way we offer contracts, especially to people like Brandon Williams. Right now, he's at Manchester United. No team can take him because he's earning a ridiculous wage of £50,000 a week. So that thing of Frankie de Jong, I think United look at it as you bring in Frankie de Jong, you pay £450,000 a week. It's not going to happen. But why do we get these stories after beating Liverpool? If we lost to Liverpool, trust me, United would have been already in Antony, pushing hard to get him, De Jong, and we would have been all over the news. But they knew that beat Liverpool, after beating Liverpool, positivity is going to be everywhere, negativity is going to be drowned, it will be like a drop in the ocean, and obviously no one is going to talk about that. You get? But one thing I know is that Ten Hag wants Frankie de Jong, he wants Antony, he wants Cody Gakpo, he wants Kevin Trapp, the goalkeeper, and he wants a right back. 5 players in. Can we really execute these deals in these remaining days? I think we can, because the Glazers are on pressure. They know that if at all they inject in some more £200 million in Manchester United, at least we are going to be getting results that will keep them into a perfect position of getting in dividends, because give Ten Hag 7 players, because as so far brought in 4, if at all he adds in Antony, De Jong, Cody Gakpo, Dumfries, those will be 9 signings. So give him 9 signings. Give him 9 signings. That means in January, he won't go in to sign any player. And after giving him those solid signings, he's going to put out his scouts out there. The World Cup is going to be on the screens. He will be watching the World Cup. And he's going to get in players on the cheap, because Ten Hag believes in players like Malacia. You get? If at all he gets the spine of the team together, he will be going in to sign players like Malacia. You get, at that price, 20-30 million euros. Those are players that he's go on for to build the club. And I know something is going to happen at Manchester United. I know more deals are going to happen, like that of Antony, Cody Gakpo, and Kevin Trapp. For those, I'm sure they're going to happen. Those are really going to happen at Manchester United. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. And lastly, I thought that this is relevant late, about a man who only played 5 minutes in the game of Manchester United versus Liverpool, a legend at Manchester United, who has been really alarming and sending echoes in every corner of Manchester United that he wants to go, has been told by Erik Ten Hag, and Erik Ten Hag considers him to leave if not obeying to what he wants. Now, Lord Whitwell, correspondent of Manchester United at The Athletic, has told us that as far as Erik Ten Hag is concerned, either Ronaldo accepts being rotated in and out of the team and cracks on, or a new club needs to be formed. Ten Hag still wants an attacker regardless Ronaldo leaves or not. I like Erik Ten Hag. He has told him that I'm going to rotate you. You are not here to play every game. I'm going to rotate you. He has told the same thing to his back 4 centre halves, that Maguire, Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, and Rafael Varane. Whoever is really good is the one who is really going to come in and play. That's it. And they've told it to Ronaldo that you can't lead the press, and there are certain games you're not going to be playing for me. I like Erik ten Hag for that. Thank you, Erik ten Hag. You're really a very good manager, and he's straightforward. He's not like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who really came in and really told every player that stay, I'm going to give you regular football. That's why that dressing room broke up. Leaks were leaks coming in from the dressing room because he kept in very many players that he couldn't offer enough playing football. You get? So that's the problem that a man who goes by the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer faced. And for Erik ten Hag, he stressed it clearly that if you want to be at Manchester United, stay. If you don't want, go, and I'm going to rotate. No one has a guarantee of starting every game. You get? Meaning that he picks players on merit. He picks players on merit. He's not like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who picked players on favoritism. He picks players on merit. That is Erik ten Hag. So he has told Ronaldo, if you're okay with it, you can stay. If you're not okay with it, you can leave in there for you. Then Leroy Whitwell again told us the following about Ronaldo. It's a misery on his side. Future of Cristiano Ronaldo needs resolving, but genuine suitors from him are slim. The only firm offer this summer came from Saudi Arabian club offering many millions. So it shows you that Ronaldo is at Manchester United because he has failed to get suitors. And I really believe that what a way to tame that ego out of him, because talk about players who are egoistic. Ronaldo leads that hierarchy or leads the line. Very egoistic, believes that no team can't resist him. This time round, he has been humbled by his agent. Every team is telling him, we are not taking you on. Every big team, Barcelona snubbed him, Chelsea snubbed him, PSG snubbed him, Madrid snubbed him, Atletico snubbed him, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich. Close to 7-8 teams have snubbed Ronaldo, and his agent George Mendes is working hard to get him in, but to get him a team. But obviously things are really hard for Ronaldo, and I really believe that if I'm Ronaldo, I start Manchester United. I start Manchester United because the manager really believes in me. What I do is that let me be here, playing the Europa League, let's win it, and even qualify, and be in the top 4 teams that are really going to play in the Champions League, in the Premier League. Then, the structure of Erik ten Hag, Ronaldo can live even at United when he's 40 because he can be there. You get? He can come in and really play some good games for Manchester United under Erik ten Hag because he's a fully fit player who can compete at the world stage for the next 3 years. So thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And after subscribing, hit the notification bell. But we are left with just 100 subscribers to hit 6,000 subscribers, and I know today it's going to happen because final Antony bid expected today. The Jong deal of Cody Gakpo, very much okay with joining Manchester United, and Ronaldo has been told by Erik ten Hag that please, if you feel like you are not okay with me to be rotated, you can pave way out. You can pave way out. Because it looks like I'm not ready to dance to your tune. So thank you very much. Rokan David is my name. United Matters channel is the YouTube channel you've been watching me on. And obviously, we are really trying to go ahead. Guys, today I'm bringing 3 stories. 1 is done. 2 more are coming, especially concerning Manchester United. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later in the next 1 or 2 hours.